preparation's going well for the game. We're very excited to be back at the home of the Villa. Obviously we played there last season against Leicester, so we're excited to be back. Intensity wise, we'll try and get like match pace, certainly for like half an hour, and there'll be 20 minutes where we touch on some of the pictures again in a more semi-opposed, so not everybody be opposed, some of them will be. The changes that have happened over the recent sort of couple of months, a lot of that has come from Christian Perslow and Paul Tyrrell. Those are the guys that have made it happen for us. And it's just little things, walking around Bodymore and feeling a part of that, feeling a part of the club, makes you feel proud. It makes you feel proud that you're part of a fantastic club that supports women's football. Everybody happy with the timings for Thursday, obviously, because we're going to be based at Villa Park all day. Everyone happy with that? Yeah. I can't remember if I put it on message. When we finish and we go for team dinner, you need to make sure that you've got your blue tracksuit and your white polo shirts on. Staff will also be in their grey tracksuits. So we're all going to eat wearing that stuff. Happy with that? Cool.
Oh, get it, pick up that money.
From where we were last season to where we're at now, they're two completely different worlds almost in regards to kind of what the team actually looked like. We've obviously recruited quite heavily in this transfer window. A lot of our programming structures around the women's team have changed quite drastically, really, going from 2 nights a week now to 3 nights, including some afternoon sessions. So the contact time that we have with the players has doubled. The demands placed on them has also doubled. And we've obviously got a fresh looking new team, which is obviously very exciting for us as staff and hopefully for the fans as well.
Maz sets Westy. Westy's furthest player is Mel. Where possible, ladies, you should always be playing on one. Yeah? Ready? Receive the ball on the move. Step into the ball. Good, Soph. That's a great pass. Punch the ball. Punch. Good. Tidy, don't let the ball catch. Easy. And time. Ladies, really good set.
Now who's going to come in? Red team, all you have to do is make 3 passes. On the 3rd pass, it hasn't got to be 3 passes and then the 4th. On the 3rd pass, you're going to look to switch the play. All right? Good. Space initially before it can go out.
Try to go into the square before it goes out.
I think it's important that we don't get too ahead of ourselves and that we sort of play the game, not the occasion as such. But we've prepped well for it. We're actually training there on Thursday, just so they get a bit of an understanding of what the ground is. We've obviously got some players that haven't played there before, so it's just a case of familiarising themselves with the stadium, the dressing room, and so on.
Ladies, bring all the balls with you and just bring the bibs as well, set of bibs. So there's 3 real critical things that I'm looking for. One is, can we get a 2v1 in the red areas, being the first one. If we can't do that, can we play through our 9? If we can't do that, playing for our outside shoulder and playing on the weak side. So the weak side being the opposite side from where the ball is, okay? Your start position, so for Nads and Westy, initially is inside the white boxes. Okay, and it will become apparent as we move forward as to why I'm asking you to do that. Okay. Good, get your switch through the keeper if it's on. And squeeze your lines. So we know Blackburn, potentially from some of the stuff that we've spoken about, will commit their press into these areas. So we don't play through you. If it's on, punch it. Don't play to your full back face up. Face up, we get 2v1 on the weak side really quickly. Okay? Really important if these two do that, we get out there as quick as we can. If Maz has got it in a locker, which she has, clip that first time into Sophie, we're getting beyond. Yeah? Happy? See that? Beautiful, Maz, beautiful. A little bit more lift. Rewind! Good, Westy! Face up, there you go! Good! Yeah! Love it.
And you know, one thing that Blackburn is, they're a very good physical side, that they will compete and they'll fight and they'll make it difficult for us. But preparations have gone well. You know, we're obviously on a good run of form. We've got a lot of confidence within the group. There's a lot of energy and intensity around the training environment at the moment. But you know, we've got to turn up and do our jobs and deliver on the day. And you know, I'm confident that we will. Yeah, you just need to settle into it. You've done that bit spot on at a good intensity. On your second, slow down. Ready? Good girl, good girl. Now settle down. Yeah.
You're then having to adjust whilst you're moving to come sideways, which is why it's making it difficult for you to make good contact with the ball. Yeah, Elle, brilliant, much better.
As I say, you can kill someone with it.
I knew her before she was famous.
Well, there's nothing wrong with these.
Where's your grey tracksuit, Jim? Kiss it.
I felt it appropriate that the moment was shared with the team, because I think it's always a collective effort, and I think we're all part of our success. It isn't just one person, and I wanted everyone to be a part of that.
Really important that as you're on it, you're focused, you watch the footage, you read the profile when you get home across the weekend, look at the set plays, everyone knows their roles and responsibilities.
We want to enjoy the occasion for sure, but we've got a job to do, an absolute important job of getting 3 points. What I'll say is that we mustn't turn up on Sunday in a false mindset that Blackburn will be easy to beat, because they will not. Fact, okay? They're used to winning games of football. They know how to win. They've got senior players on their team that will make it difficult for us. They're going to be physical, they're going to be combative. And it's just important that we're turning up with that mindset of it's going to be a game. And we have to be in gear 7 straight from the off. Because if we can do that and we dominate the game by playing football with the ball at our feet, and again, given the pitch that we're playing on, that's only going to help us. It's going to make them work hard. Depending on, of course, how they play, ideally, if we can get a 3v2 quickly, the 3v2 occurs here, look. Yeah, if we do this job right. So the chunk of work that we did last night around Nads and Westy, going inside that yellow box at the right times so that we can isolate and get here 2v1, potentially a 3v2 if we work our fullbacks.
Who's the striker who got the 3 goals?
You want to say a bit of the bench?
Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you. Want you all night, 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 want you all night. night. Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Baby, now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, all your love, all your love. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, all your love, all your love.
So I think that first kind of 10 minutes we were perhaps trying to force it constantly down one side, whatever side we were attacking. But as soon as we actually started switching and stretching the play, we got in on the weak side very quickly. There was 2 occasions, I think it was you, Maz, you've got yourself in an advanced area, you've realised that you can't get in, you've come back round and we played through and got in on the opposite side and had an opportunity at goal. But we have to try and keep working that ball. It doesn't necessarily need to be done at speed, it just needs to be switched and hit bigger spaces earlier, because then they stretch and we find good pockets. But the level of composure in that 45 was brilliant. They're playing almost like a 4-4-1-1, 4-5-1, whatever you want to call it. Now the reasons why we're struggling, potentially West End Nads, to find these areas in here is because they're so compact. Okay. However, just because we can't find them, we still have to make that movement. And there was a really good example where we've got him behind. So all that happened is Nads has come into this area. So Nat was on the ball, look. You've come into this area, you've not got it, you've spun out. That then meant, I think it was Follis that's dropped inside the box. Again, she didn't get it, but as he's got on a bike and we've just hit her and clipped into an area. So we have to still make the movement, but if you don't get on it, I can't emphasise enough the importance of spinning back out of the space. We have to maintain our focus and concentration for this next 45. They're still in the game, we're only 1-0 up, yeah? So we have to ensure that you do your job and you do it for 45 and you engage this as long as possible.
Villa on 3. 1, 2, 3. Villa!
And we got our chance to find our flow today. We've been working really hard on the way we play in and out of possession, and I think playing on that lovely pitch, what it is, gave us a great chance to demonstrate that today, and it was really good. It's great to see it get on the score sheet, and I was like bragging about the assist points as well, so I'm just happy for that, so yeah.
And I think the goal that they scored, I didn't actually see it, I need to watch it back, but I think it was just a lapse in concentration, which is a little bit of a theme I think over the last few games, so we just need to tidy up on those areas. You know, Blackburn made it hard for us today. They were very good out without the ball, and we couldn't find the spaces initially that we wanted to. So yeah, so credit to them as a team. They obviously came with a game plan and executed it really well.
Without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long.
You can always rely on Sean to have a great game and pull off the big saves when they matter, and it's great to have her in the squad, and sometimes she doesn't get the plaudits she deserves, but it's great to have her in there and wouldn't want it any other way.
This is home, isn't it, for any Villa fan, whether that's a fan that comes and watches the game or works for the club, coaches for the club. This is our home, so to be here and to play and to win as well, again, is something that will stay with me and I'll certainly remember.
That's 3 wins on the bounce against tough sides, and we're starting to come together and see us as a group really mould into one. and this is a really like poignant song. Like,
Did you actually?
yeah. Oh. Did you actually? So really well done, really good graft. You deserve the 3 points. Solid work.
Let's thank the fans as well.
Lynch, go on you.
Villa are